Hello friends, welcome back to Online Math Hub. We are going to be solving this equation right here, and so we're going to be factorizing this. And so basically this is a quadratic equation, and I'm going to be using the method of factorization to actually solve this, so that we actually get the values of x that actually satisfy the equation. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing in this video. But just before we proceed, if you are new to our channel, do what to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and also turn on the notification icon so that whenever we release new content, you actually get to know about it. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And then do what to hit the like button even as we proceed with the video. Okay, so let's proceed. So what I'm going to do now is I write product here, and then I will write some. Well, this is one of the simplest way you can use the factorization method to solve a quadratic equation. And so you look at the coefficient of x squared right here, and if you remember the general formula of a quadratic equation, the general form rather, which is ax squared and then plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So the a here is the coefficient of x squared, b here is the coefficient of x, and then the c here is constant. Okay, so you discover that all quadratic equations are always in this form. So you want to identify all of these constant right there, that is a, b, and c. Okay, so a here is 5, and then b here is 18, and the c in this question is minus 8. So for you to get the product, the one item product here, you need to use the coefficient of x squared to multiply the constant, that is the c. And so what we'll do is 5 times minus 8, which will give us minus 40. Okay, so you keep this, and then for some you just put this b right here, which is 18 in this case. So once you've written out these two values, you then proceed to find out two factors of negative 40 that when you add them, it is actually going to give you 18. And so you find out the factors of just two factors, that is two numbers that when you multiply them, that is the product right here, it gives you minus 14, but when you sum them, it will give you 18. Of course, in this case it is positive 18. Okay, and of course these two numbers are just 20, that is positive 20, and then minus 2. Okay, so you discover that when you say positive 20 multiplied by negative 2 is actually going to give you minus 40, that is negative 40, and then when you sum both of them, that is if you say 20 plus negative 2, it will also give you positive 18. So once you find out these two numbers, your job is done. Okay, so what you're just going to do is, instead of writing this 18 right here, you write this sum. Okay, so you split this 18 to write it as the sum of the two numbers you've got. So if I write this equation right there, what I'm going to be having is 5x squared plus, so instead of writing 18x here, I'll write 20x and then minus 2x. Okay, and then I'll write the c, the minus 8 is equal to 0. So the next thing I want to do is actually to factorize here. So if you look at these two terms right there, 5x is common, so you write it out. Of course, 5x factored from 5x squared, x will remain. And then if you factor out 5x from here, 4 is actually going to remain. And then you come over here, minus 2 is common right here, so you bring it out, and then you only factor minus 2 here, x will remain. And if you factor minus 2 from minus 8, a positive 4 is also going to remain, then it's equal to 0. So once you've gotten to this point, and then you see that the two brackets are having the same terms, right, there is an indication that you are still on the right track. So you're just going to pick one. So you pick this and then pick this one. So I have 5x minus 2, okay, and then I will now pick one of these brackets. One of the terms in the bracket is equal to 0. So at this point you are going to utilize the zero product rule, which basically tells you that if a multiplied by b is equal to 0, of course it implies that is either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0, or both of them can also be equal to 0. Okay, so I'm going to take the first case, which is this one. 5x minus 2 is equal to 0, or the second one here, x plus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, so if I pick the first one right here, I'm just going to move this minus 2 to the right hand side, so that I have that 5x is equal to positive 2, and then I can go ahead to divide through by the coefficient of x, which is 5 in this case. Okay, and obviously you can see that from this one that x is equal to 2 over 5. Good. And then let me also look at this, and then at this point you can just move this 4 to the right hand side, so that you have that x is now equal to minus 4. So these are the two values of x that is actually going to satisfy the equation we are solving. You can actually decide to go ahead and run a very quick check. So I'm just going to check one of these answers, and then you can also go ahead to check the remaining one. So let me check for x equal to minus 4. So if I do that, I'm just going to come back to the equation I have right here, and then anywhere I see x, I'm going to replace it with minus 4. Okay, so let me just do that quickly right here. So the equation we just solved is 5x squared plus 18x then minus 8 is equal to 0. So I want to find out whether if I put x equal to minus 4, whether all of this is going to give me 0. So let's try that. So this is x into minus 4 squared plus 18 into minus 4 minus 8. So we want to find out whether this will be equal to 0. So you can see the minus 4 is common right here, so I can just factorize it, and then 1 is remaining here. So if I multiply that with this, I have minus 20, and then plus 18 will remain over here, minus 8. We want to find out whether this is going to give us equal to 0. So if I evaluate what is in the bracket, minus 20 plus 18 here is minus 2. Okay, minus 8 is equal to, we want to find out whether it's equal to 0. So obviously you can see here minus 4 times, so 2 here is 8, and then minus 8 here, and of course you can see that this is equal to 0. You can actually go ahead and then also check for the second value right, and you will also see that it does satisfy the equation. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more updates, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.